Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel and to another plan with me. This week I'm planning the 5th to the 11th of December. I'm starting my Christmas spreads, very excited. This is the holiday prep kit from Kitnish Girl Jess. It's like a pink and green Christmas kit. I'm going to go into red and green a bit closer to Christmas. I've got all the extra girl boxes, toolboxes and also the box add-on, and I've got the standard vertical 6-page kit. This week I'm gonna just preface this plan with me by not kind of a trigger warning. My grandma did unfortunately pass away this week, so if you don't really want to listen, I'm not going to talk about it in too much detail, but if you don't want to listen to anything with like that kind of subject matter, I completely understand, and I'll see you in another video. But this week was a bit of a difficult week. I wanted to use this kit. I actually moved it because it has a box with fashion people of like a little girl and a grandma. So I did move this kit to be further up in my lineup because of the events. But we ended up doing quite a lot of work this week. It was the week after. Was it the second week after Black Friday? So we had Black Friday orders to do. So it was kind of good. It kept me occupied because there was nothing I could do in this week anyway. But yeah, I really love how the spread turned out. I love the different shades of pink with the pop of green. I don't really like kits where it's just one shade, like if it was like 4 shades of pink, but I love the addition of the green. But yeah, so I was going to use festivities this week and then I changed it to be holiday prep, but it's a Christmas kit and it doesn't really make a difference. It just meant that I ended up with 2 red and green kits in a row. But I don't mind, I like red and green for Christmas. And the only other thing I want to say is I did change my camera settings. I changed the autofocus to be quicker because that's how I wanted it to be for vlogs, and I didn't think about the fact that it might, in the footage it's like continuously refocusing and I can see it looks like the planner is like jumping up and down, almost like bobbing up and down. It's really annoying to me, so I'll fix that I've already pre-filmed the next plan with me, but I'll fix that at some point. I don't really know how to fix it yet. So anyway, on to Monday. I had my nail appointment in the morning, and then I did receive a phone call from my dad that my nanny did pass away this day. She had not been very well in the last couple of weeks, so I had been to see her quite a lot. But yeah, it was still really sad. So we went for a walk because I went home after my nail appointment and then was meant to just get straight to work and wasn't really feeling it, understandably. So we went to Brighgate Park, which is one of our favourite places to walk and take the dog. I marked that with a Coffee Monsters Co walking sticker. And then on the way back, I think on the way there maybe, we got Starbucks. Tom's just trying to cheer me up basically. I marked that with a Coffee Monday sticker, which I don't use these Coffee Monday stickers too often because I don't often get coffee on a Monday, or I'll make it at home and then I feel like what's the point of marking coffee at home. But I did mark that with a doodle from the shop, which is 2 coffee cups. I like that for when we both go somewhere because it's like a coffee date sticker. Then I marked that I had cuddles with Ari on the sofa with a Once More With Love dog cuddle sticker, and I did do a little bit of work this day. I cut freebies for Black Friday because I think the previous week was when I was just prepping to do orders and then I had freebies to do last, and this meant I could then start all of the orders. We prepped the Cyber Monday mystery because I cut that as well. I marked that with a doodle from the kit. And then the last thing I marked was that we had to do a little post run, had to post some presents, because if you know anything about the postal situation in December in the UK, was very delayed. There's loads of strikes and completely support the strikes, but it does mean that things get delayed and there's backlogs and stuff, which are luckily being worked through now. A lot of things are starting to arrive now that we're in January. Also the weather delays things, so I mean the festive period is just not a great time for the post, but I did post some presents and luckily they arrived in time, so that was a relief. Moving on to Tuesday, I started the day packing orders, and I probably did this most of the day because I didn't actually mark that much on Tuesday. But I used a Fox and Cactus packing order sticker with a script from Ice Cream Joe. I printed shipping labels, so when I process Black Friday orders and just big sale orders in general, often I'll print the shipping labels as I go rather than waiting until I've got like a big pile of parcels and then doing them like in a batch. It's easier to do them individually, and then if we do like a one-off post run, things are ready to go straight away rather than having to then do the labels. You can kind of see like the camera jumping thing that I was on about here. Like it's so annoying. I don't know why it's doing it. Well, I do know why it's the focus, but why is it always something with Plan With Me's? Anyway, this day I played some Rocket League with Tom. He really likes Rocket League and he used to play it loads, and I was really bad. And I'm not good, but I'm definitely not as bad as I used to be. So that's fun. I then marked that Ari was watching TV. It's so funny. Like, he did it when we watched Harry Potter. He will just fixate on something on the telly, and normally it's an animal, but if it's not, it's even funnier. He just like really intensely watches it. It's very cute. I then marked that I was just feeling a bit down this day with a script from my shop, and that we watched TikToks with Tom, and we do this every night, but I just didn't have anything else to mark on Tuesday, so I wrote it down. Then moving on to Wednesday, this is a strange thing. In the local Facebook group, someone noticed that there were goats and ponies. I think they were in like the cricket club car park. It was just very bizarre, and no one knew what was going on, so I just marked it because I thought it was funny. Then I got a card from Kat. It was for the mysteries. So after we'd done a year of mysteries, she sent me a card last year, and it had all the mystery art like on it, like a collage, and it was so cute. And she sent me one this year for the like second year of mysteries, and it's just very cute. And I put them on my notice board, so I marked that with a like heart eyes Coffee Monsters Co. emoji. Yeah, emoji, not emoji. Then my new towels came. I don't know if I mentioned this. I ordered new towels. I've been eyeing some up for ages, and then they had like a Cyber Monday sale. And they also had, some websites you visit them and they have like a wheel that you can spin for an additional discount. Well, I spun it and I saw on the wheel there was options for like 5%, 10%, 15%. And I won the 5%, and I was like, oh, like that's so typical. But the code was literally something like, for example, like wheel 5. So I was like, well, what if I just try and put in wheel 15? Am I going to get the 15% prize? And it worked. So I got an additional 15% off, which I shouldn't have had. But this is a PSA to either, if you're a shop, make sure your codes are not identical, or if you're not a shop, try different codes because I saved myself like extra money that way. I was very smug. I then packed more orders this day, and Tom did a post run because I wasn't really feeling it, so he took my orders for me, and I asked him if he could like just possibly try and get some extra grey bags, so the bags that we have to pack the mail in. And I wasn't feeling very confident because I've asked before, and they prefer you if you order them online rather than ask for them, which is fine, but sometimes when you order them online they don't come. So I was like, if you can, just try and get some. And then when he came back, he had like 2 huge bags of grey bags. And I was like, how did you get those? And he was like, the guy just gave me them. Because he asked how many Tom wanted. And Tom was like, oh, I don't know, maybe like 20. And he went and got him so many. So we've still got loads of grey bags. It's amazing. Then on Thursday, my actual online order of grey bags came. So I had more. It was the same guy from the post office that gave Tom them yesterday, so they must think that we are like shipping out thousands of packages to need this many grey bags. It's very funny, but it makes a change to have a surplus of them. So then I packed orders again. The general theme of this week is order packing. I was wheezy this day. I had a little bit of like, I don't know what was wrong with me, but I was getting really out of breath. Just like, I have asthma, so like getting out of breath isn't weird for me, but it is if I'm not doing anything. Like I was just packing orders, getting out of breath, it's so weird. So I ordered a new prescription, like a new inhaler, because if I was using mine more, I didn't want to actually run out of it. So I did that, and I washed my hair this day, and then I just marked that it was really cold. And I know it's cold like in general in December, but I must have been exceptionally cold to mark it. Then on to Friday, I marked that there were roadworks with just a pink jumper sticker. I have loads of Christmassy stickers in the back of an old reusable album, and I forget to use them, so I'm trying to remember about them while I'm doing my Christmas spreads. I don't remember why these roadworks were significant, unless I got stuck in them, but I don't think I did. But I've marked it anyway. I then filmed an order packing video this week because I just knew that I hadn't been vlogging, I wasn't going to be vlogging this week, so that was like my substitute video. And then I just marked more packing orders with a Once More of Love laptop sticker and a script from Ice Cream Joe. The like film packing video sticker that I used is from Papershire, and it's from a really big sampler sheet years ago. I actually found some Toffee Bananas kits. If you remember, Papershire used to be Toffee Bananas, and I found the Toffee Bananas kits I had, so I'm going to use those because they're really cute. Then I had issues with Silhouette this day. I put it on my Instagram story, so you might have seen it, but Silhouette was being so slow and laggy, and I realised that every time you like force quit Silhouette, or maybe even just close Silhouette, you get files like saved in recovered documents, and it's Silhouette trying to like protect your work, but if you don't need it to be saved, it literally just clogs up space. And I can't remember exactly how much I had, but I think I had about 80 gigs of recovered documents because I'd never cleared out this folder. And it makes sense because I didn't have much space left on my computer, but I didn't have much on it that I couldn't understand where the space was, and it was all these temporary files. So I figured out how to fix it on Saturday at least, but I'm going to be keeping it cleared out now because it really makes Silhouette run a lot smoother. And then on Friday I also just marked that Silhouette was really laggy, and we watched Grey's Anatomy, which we haven't really picked up again since we started watching it, but I actually really liked it. Only on like season 1, not even halfway through season 1. So on Saturday, like I said, I fixed my files. I did think that I had to just like delete them manually, and I had thousands of these files, so I was clicking X on them all for ages and then realised that that was not a sustainable use of time. So I found, Beth from Strawberry Line Designs helped me find a way to delete them like all in one go. So I packed more orders this day, and we went to Starbucks and I got a coffee. So I marked that with a coffee everyday sticker from Ice Cream Joe. I designed this day. I don't know what I would have designed. Mystery maybe? I don't know, seems a bit late for the mystery. She says on the 10th of January, having not designed the mystery for this month yet. Then I ordered my dad's presents for his birthday. His birthday was on the 14th, so early next week. Then we played GeoGuessr with Julia and Sean this day as well. Then on to Sunday, I printed and cut premium mat all day, so all the premium mat orders are cut to order, and there was a lot of them for the sale. Not as many as the anniversary sale. The anniversary sale premium mat was off the charts. It took me so long. So if ever I feel like I've got a lot of premium mat to cut, I just need to remember the anniversary sale and it will never be that bad. Then I marked that I watched YouTube this day, and I was still having trouble with Silhouette. Not like with the software, it was more just like the machines cutting really weirdly. So I just marked that with I don't know what the emoji is called, but it's like a sad emoji of some description. Then in the evening we binge watched Grey's Anatomy. I like it more than Tom, so we haven't really watched any for a while, but I might just watch it on my own if he doesn't want to pick it back up. So I marked that with a Coffee Monsters Co. TV watching sticker and a script from Ice Cream Joe, and I also washed my hair this day, which I marked with a stick with the Plannerface squidge. So that is my completed spread. I really hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next week with more Christmas spreads, and then we'll get into New Year spreads. I'm so excited to be done with this planner because it's getting so chunky. But yeah, thanks for watching. Bye!